Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. For some reason, Aggro has decided to fuck off. Obviously, he or she is not down with the fact that we've already got 4 more Colossi to defeat, so let's get a cracking.
Wanderer, pardon the pun, but this is straight up horse shit.
Nay, I say nay. It's a baddie but a goodie. Okay, the next one we're after, I know by heart, because it's one of my favourites, is Phalanx. He is the second flying Colossus.
I definitely see... I looked it up myself. I saw a general opinion of Phalanx is to be more positive than negative. My first experience of Phalanx was not very memorable, and it's because of that damn horse.
Yeah, but it requires you to, shoot humongous egg sacs, for lack of a better term, while riding underneath him. And he is a very twisty-turny kind of Colossus, so that can throw off your sense of momentum.
But ironically, despite its size, also one of the most, if not the most docile Colossus in the entire game.
No laser bolts, it just flies around, and really, you're the bad guy here.
Yeah. Do you guys ever get that interpretation? Like, can you guys interpret it as we're the bad guy, the Colossus, or something that we really shouldn't be hunting down?
The alternate title, Bad Guy and the Colossus. Oh dear, I've forgotten the path. Oh wait, is that it? I think that's it. Well, that kind of blended in for a second.
Yeah, for a while there, it looked like you were just going through a mess of pixels.
I was literally about to jump down there again and have Aggro come and pick me up. We're going back to the desert, by the way.
There's no worse feeling in the world than backtracking to an area you really have no reason to backtrack, and then you find out after the fact that I'm going the wrong way. Now I gotta backtrack back to the point where I backtracked in the first place to do some more backtracking.
Might as well just show where we're going. It's that little thing just there.
Also love how that when you do your sword goal, you temporarily turn off the weather.
Begone, foul apparition.
I got this, guys.
Oh man, so many takes of me trying to get like a good run in on this and clipping the geometry. Like, Aggro comes to a complete halt, and obviously Phalanx is pissed off in that brief moment of time.
So yeah, I enjoy Majora's Mask. I like Twin Mold.
I like Malagra. Wind Waker's one of my favourite games. How to even describe this thing? It's like a duck mixed with nightmares.
Yeah, it's its face that throws me off the most, because I do not know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Yeah, this is my first time hearing it described as a duck.
Where's the beak at the front?
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
Okay, here's what you want to do. Just get this out. Shoot an egg sac. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. And that should be 3 down.
Should be. There you go. Did you get it? I think you did. Is it still... Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. One of those instances where using the lock-on for the Colossus button can be more of a hindrance. Just use the manual camera.
Yeah. I want to get a run-up on this one. Oh, I love this so much.
This is pretty exhilarating.
You generally know if you've done it right when the music kicks in. Oh, sweet Jesus, Jiminy Christ, there's shockwaves everywhere.
Wow, it's really close to the ground there.
What's it called when you're running... like, well, I guess parallel to the guy, never mind.
Yeah.
Answered your own question there.
Indeed.
This is, it's like you're getting ready to board a train for a great train robbery, only instead of you're boarding. Wow, first try. Good job.
Nice. I'm probably going to have to do this as a 2 cycle. It's really hard to do it in 1. Why can't I jump up there?
Now, I'm not crazy. The weak spots, do they change up? Or is it always the top one first, and the middle one, or the last one?
What do you mean?
Alright, you know how... Alright, so this boss right here has 3 flaps, and there are vital points on each one of them. However, sometimes they don't always show up.
I'm not sure what you're on about, mate. They've always been here when I've jumped onto the guy.
Yeah, I can't say I've run into that problem either.
Oh, I love doing this.
Don't do that, you're scaring me.
I would recommend if you're slow, like me, twice is the amount of times you can get away with when it comes to jumping. Sorry, I really enjoy this boss.
Okay, you have much better luck than I did, because the vital point wasn't showing up for me while the flap was still open, because I understand that when the flap closes, that means he's getting ready to dive, as he's doing right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get both sigils, well, 2 of the 3 sigils, in the same run. Bit slow, doesn't really matter. Whee!
The only part of the fight I don't understand is the showing up of the vital signs.
Aggro?
Whoa! Aggro!
Aggro, where are you?
No!
Not the horse.
It had so many ears left.
Come to me, my horse.
Oh my god, I've never seen it get thwapped that hard.
I'm okay.
You little shit.
The horse shall live. Yay!
It's that little stagger when I was attacking the second sigil is basically what stopped me from getting 2 in one run. It's okay though. Getting on is about as easy as the first time.
Silly Wander, you should be aiming to where I was going, not where I am at.
I swear some of these should be hitting home.
Yeah, I got that feeling a lot too.
Oh, cool, got it.
Absolutely wonderful.
More like wonderful.
Fuck this commentary, I don't want to be here anymore.
Goodbye. You leave on the best one as well.
When do I get paid? You'll get it when you leave.
You've got brain scratch comms. You don't need to be paid.
No.
It looks really weird when he's like trailing in the sand like this.
That rarely happened for me, honestly. I saw it 1 or twice. I actually thought he was going to do an attack until I found out that this thing really doesn't want nothing to do with you.
I guess he's like getting sand in through his fins, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, that's what's happening. His fins are dragging to the floor. Just that. Whoa!
Nice
yeah.
depth perception there, Tom. Aggro! Aggro! This boss fucking hates aggro.
Why, Wander? Why?
Oh, why have I haven't ballsed up this run?
Make the pain stop, Wander.
Okay, let's try this again. Actually jumping onto the... I think it's like when I take him from the right side that I tend to have more luck. In fact, let's actually do that just to speed this up a bit.
And survey says... Oh,
Fuck you, Wanda!
Wait, is he... Oh, wait, okay, wait. For a second there, I thought he was just going to fly back up. I've never seen him do that before. No, he's going back down.
From Hell's Heart, I jump onto thee!
Oh, just barely. Whatever, it counts. It counts. Now, there is... If you are having a hard time with this Colossus, then... there's 2 things. One, it takes a very, very long time for him to lift his wings back up. So you have, if you mess up like 3 or 4 times, you still got more than enough time to get up to him, because he won't begin phase 2 until you get on his back, or until you get on the wings anyway. Secondly, there is a point around the desert area where he slows down tremendously.
Yeah.
Giving you ample time to get on the wings. So if you want to wait it out, you can go right ahead. You know, assuming you're not doing time attack and all that.
Okay, that one's done. Yeah.
Like, get away before the flap closes. Though I don't think you can get crushed, because I had a flap close on me and Wander just sort of clipped through it.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about there. Just got to take out the last sigil now.
Ooh, sigil, we playing Final Fantasy X suddenly?
Hey, that's what they're called. That's what I'm going to call them.
I call them vital signs.
Whatever works.
I call them glowy fuck me lights.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, wow. He gave you a really bad cycle there.
Oh, well, I'll just cut back to this point.
Is it there? Yeah, there it is.
Let's go for a full one.
One more should do it.
Boom.
Hooray.
Well, apart from that little RNG hiccup, that was a really enjoyable boss. And its music, by the way, counterattack. Oh, sublime. It's good.
I should probably load it up on YouTube now, since I can't hear anything. In fact, I have to make my own voices.
Yeah, you mute your mic and you're just humming your own theme tune for the boss. Yeah, that's a good one.
If the Colossus had a sitcom.
Aggro's getting fucked up in this playthrough, have you noticed?
It's fine. Just walking it off.
Right, Back to the temple we go.
3 more to go.
I think at some point or another you need like 5 years from now just make an aggro gets thwacked compilation. Just save this footage for later.
You've got to have yakety sax in the background. I'm just debating inwardly whether to use linear wipes or crossfades. What?
These are the things you think of.
What about dissolves?
Seems a bit too Windows Movie Maker-ish for me.
Star wipe.
Lucas wipe, yeah, there you go. You got Lucas wipes. Use
Boo
Lucas
it.
wipes. Yeah, there you go.
That's one of my favourite sound effects, by the way.
Okay, let's. Shall I give you the next Colossus name?
Please do.
Alrighty then. Our next up to bat is Zenobia, Colossus number 14.
Is that the second small one?
I believe it is. Yes, it is.
And then there's a biped one, and then there's the big old granddaddy himself.
Absolutely.
I think this guy might actually be the hardest one to find.
It's around, you're looking for a castle, if I recall correctly, right? Or is it near... Actually, no, I think it's near Colossia. Around that general area, except you're going further underground into this other area that looks like a... You think it's a labyrinth, but it's actually not.
Your memories are so muddled here. It is underground, but I believe you have to go to where that eel one was and then, like, veer off.
Okay.
And the castle you were thinking of is the 15th.
Yeah, that is, we'll get to him, but he's after this one, so...
He's not bad once you know, like, the solution to the environment, but in the HD version, oh my god, the RNG is going to be absolutely horrific on that one.
Don't jinx yourself.
Well, I'm sorry, man, I'm a realist. So I'm just raining aggro in here. I had to get a new one, the last one took too much damage.
Come on, your leg's healed by now, right?
So it's pointing vaguely in that direction, but I know better. So let's try going this way and then, like, veering off. I may be wrong, but then again, that's what edits are for.
I hope it's right. You call my memory muddled and then you start fucking up yourself.
Oh jeez, oh damn, oh jeez. Well, now you've got me legit shook. See, that's the way to Gaius, over there. What's that one? Let's go that way. I want to follow John's advice, he's usually right. It's the ultimate stand, make Tom feel doubt.
Well, you definitely don't want to be heading right. Actually, you never head down that pathway ever again after defeating the second Colossus.
That's such boss arena type of place. Yeah, Gaius is down that way, so don't listen to that. Go that way.
Is that what the light beacons are?
What do you mean?
You see the light beacons on the sky?
Yeah, well, I'm not blind, mate.
Are those downed Colossus?
Yes, there are. In fact, if you go back to them, you can do a time trial, I believe. Well, have I just blown your mind?
No, I asked the question, got an answer.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, any lulling commentary in terms of Let's Plays makes me think there's something wrong with the call.
No, there's not.
Okay. Anywhere else I can make this any more passive-aggressive?
Let's see.
Perhaps invite you to suck upon my Johnson while I'm riding to this place?
Sure. And let me just scrap the Nintendo-a-thon advertisement I got planned.
Why did I say Johnson? Why didn't I pick Schlong or something like that? Oh, anyway.
That's fine. You mean your boat, right?
Not a lot of sunlight to be seen here. They were planning on this.
No, but if you look closely, you can talk to the player of it. Not you, but the people watching. You find splotches of light to the right. Actually, right there, Tom just passed. You can recharge your sword then and there, because yeah, this place is dank.
Not like the memes, just like the actual, dictionary
The
definition.
actual
of the word.
definition for dank. Yes.
Is that a white salamander? No, Tom. Enough. You've been burned once before.
You've been going 2 weeks without it. I thought you were going cold turkey.
Yeah. Cold salamander, if you will.
Ugh.
Think we're going the right way. Dead trees, always a good sign.
Just follow the carnage.
Wait, we're not here already, are we?
I don't believe so. I remember going to this area prematurely. I think while I was on my way to Gaius, or the bird Colossus, Avion, because I found the save altar out of nowhere, and I ended up killing the white lizard salamander there too.
Okay, I thought those steps back there were the entrance to the eel one. I guess following someone else's instructions is throwing me off. Someone else's right instructions, by the way. I'll throw that out there. We would have been going on a massive detour if you followed my way.
Men and their pride. They never ask for directions.
So what are you then?
I'm a man. I can admit my faults.
Okay. Man for the modern age. Admits faults, does let's plays, and also reviews. Yeah, we're here. Very unique kind of like landmark, all these columns leading to the castle.
And even though that may have felt like it took a while, but you're still traveling quite a distance just to get here, so... Actually, if I recall correctly, I think that's the longest trip of all the Colossus, besides the obvious final one.
Well, the final one, in terms
It was
of
like
scope,
straight south, yeah.
in terms of scope, it's pretty far away, but
It's more vertical than horizontal.
yeah.
Suddenly, I'm getting flashbacks to Metal Gear Solid 3. I think we were going to fight the Fury. Or the Pain. Was it the Pain? Which one had the bees?
The pain, I believe.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to stay out of this one's way. Well, you gotta stay out of all of them. That's a bit redundant, but this is the second small one, and if anything, he's even more aggressive than the first guy.
But pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah, I agree. It's a straight up puzzle platformer, this one.
Hopefully the second phase doesn't give you as much shit as Colossia did, though.
Oh, I have a strat for that, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Then by all means.
Too bad my strat for Phalanx didn't work out, but hey ho, that's RNG for you.
When I first got here, I was thinking, oh, good lord. I gotta get all Tomb Raider and Uncharted up in this bitch just to get to this thing, don't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Then it turns out, actually, no. You don't have to go very far at all.
This is probably the most eco area in the game.
I agree, even though I never played that, because I've seen enough footage of it to make the comparison.
I would love to do that game with you guys again.
You said again?
You know what I mean.
Oh, okay. I was like, did you spike my drink?
Sorry, I did a time stop, and I guess I forgot. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Okay, there's big old lion guy himself. I love how he's just a statue until an intruder enters his domain, and then he becomes straight up roaring kitty cat.
But they're all like that when you look back. I mean, was there any other Colossus that was actively moving before we even approached it?
Not to my knowledge. Well, the first one.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that's actively moving before you even reach it.
Well, maybe the last one.
Are these really so bad?
Yeah. Okay, as we mentioned earlier, straight up puzzle platformer. You just gotta navigate the environment until you, make him basically crash a wall onto himself, which is pretty fun.
And if for some reason he's not being aggressive enough knocking these towers down, a bow and arrow will make him change his mind.
Just whip one at him, it's all good.
Yeah, that's all you need. Now, are you going to let this thing fall completely and then jump up, or are you going to be a daredevil and jump off from the top?
Whee!
Okay, the answer is no.
See, that works. Where were you at, Gravity, when I was fighting Basaran? Oh, I love me a bit of platforming.
This is a more on the technical aspect of things, but how do you feel about triangle being jump?
It's weird. It took me a while to get used to.
You know, there are a few beat 'em ups on the PS2 that did that as well. Devil May Cry, I think, is the most prominent example, but it has to be either circle or X for me. Triangle just feels like I'm going just a little too out of my way.
Oh, circle is for Kingdom Hearts, isn't it?
Yes, it is. X is attack. That always threw me off a little too. I always thought square should have been the attack button on that one.
Appropriate, given who made the game. That was a joke. Thanks for coming.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
That's Hellfire Commentaries, P.O. Box, Whoa! Get fell backwards there.
Cool, mate. I got this.
My fingers are broken in 6 different places, but trust me, I got this.
I said that during Basaran, but I mean it this time.
I'm really feeling this one.
Okay, where's he at? Man, he is pissed the fuck off.
He is being very aggressive with you. Most of the time I had to goad him into attacking the pillar with the arrow.
Well, you can wait, but this way is just quicker.
I did that one time, and one of his idle animations is him just, like, brushing the ground like he's getting ready to charge, like a bull stance. He did that, like, 8 times in a row without doing anything for me.
The textures are really weird on this column. I don't know if it will stand out when I put this on YouTube, but very glossy.
Yeah, it's very bright moss. It's like they don't react to sunlight appropriately. Or maybe they just naturally glow. Naturally glowing moss.
Boom. Oh my god. Nailed it.
Oh, you landed right on your head.
It's the way I usually do things, mate. Like, it can be kind of like a chore to figure out the path, but it's honestly quite linear.
I disagree, because I think it's structurally sound enough to visually, I like to use the word goad a lot if you haven't noticed by now, to visually goad you into going to that next area, because I figured this boss out pretty easily, if only because I noticed the ridges on the pillar. I figured I can climb to the very top. I see how aggressive he is. He's probably going to knock it down. I see where I see other pillars similar to that. I just keep going.
Well, chore in the sense that maybe people don't like platforming as much as I do.
Are you not of a 3D platforming mind? Do you prefer 2D?
Nah, I fucking love 3D. I'm honestly not a fan of 2D in general, like compared to 3D.
Really? Okay.
I find 2D very restrictive. And also, touch damage seems to be prevalent a lot in 2D games.
I like to think of it as, if you're removing a dimension, that's more time for you to give greater focus on gameplay elements. You know? Like, not to shamelessly plug my own channel here, but that's exactly why I liked Terraria more than Minecraft. The removal of the Z-axis, a limited, maneuverability, and that most of the time is a downside for some. I completely understand that, but to me, it enabled them to give a greater focus on what mattered, as in gameplay, battle mechanics, upgrading.
We've reached the end of the platforming section now, so all that's left is to get him to collapse this column. This is really gonna suck.
Toto!
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, I total too much.
You want to be very careful. You do not want to be, like, on top of this column. Oh, Jesus, this may have actually been a worse scenario.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can hear him roaring. That's never a good sign.
Jump, fool, jump.
Climb. Oh my God.
Oh, good Lord. Christ. That was very fucking close.
I'm okay. I'm having a current, Harry, but I'm okay.
It's okay. I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore, but I'm okay.
Like, I heard him roaring, and obviously there's a bit of a delay since I'm playing this on a harbage, and oh Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, he should want to ram the wall by now. I was standing on top of this plus column here when he did it for me. I'm not sure if that does anything, but I figured I'd let you know anyway.
I'll do things my way, the N Tom way.
Now, where's my grenade?
We got here using your instructions. We'll get out using mine.
3 hours later.
You gonna do it? I think I backed off prematurely.
I think he's looking for you.
Yeah, I know. He's meant to crash into this thing and bring it down.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's like he's not aware that you're up there.
Do you have no sense of smell?
He's a rock.
It's gotta be Paul. Got it. Come on.
There we go.
Okay, let me show you my super duper cheap strat, providing that all this stone has not crushed my body parts. I am okay. Now, you remember that column that crashed through the wall in the first place?
Yep.
We're gonna go back to that.
Okay. I think I might know what you're trying to do here, but I'll wait and see what you're gonna do. I like to be surprised.
Here, kitty, kitty. Ah, you dumb bitch.
Stupid kitty.
Okay, get a full one of these. And you get the fuck off him, and you get back on. And you just repeat the process.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be doing anything different. Okay, I dig this strategy. The way I took care of him was, I wasn't in this area because I actually ran away like a little bitch after he knocked the columns down, because I was thinking, okay, what do I gotta do now? I gotta stop the bag, obviously, but I gotta get a good vantage point. I got him stuck in a running animation against one of these pillars, and I was able to freely stab him in the back like 6 times in a row. Because he was stuck in his running animation, and he would violently react to the stabbing, but then he'd immediately go back to the running animation. So it might have been a legit glitch, but who cares? I enjoyed that. How
did you fare against this one, Ryan?
I pretty much did what you're doing once I figured out he gets stunned every time he rammed into something, so I would basically have him run into something, stab him, find another vantage point, and have him run into it, and repeat.
It's a bit slow and tedious, but it gets the job done.
It gets results, and that's what matters.
Well, if you haven't figured it out by like the 4th or 5th time, you kind of deserve what's coming.
One of the maneuvers that Wanderer can go into, and I know really late in the game bringing this up, but that's how inconsequential it is for me, is that if you hold down the R1 button while running, you go into a slow strut. Never found the point of it.
Oh, Jesus!
German suplex!
By God, he is down. Stop the match. I was getting a face full of that dark matter right there.
Just breathe it all in, Tom. Tastes like the Void.
The Void. I too enjoy the voice actor for X-Def in Dissidia.
Oh, he is an absolute ham.
Yeah. He's just evil, and he loves it.
And he's a tree.
Evil, hammy, insert Sonic reference.
You don't say!
Evil ham. Alright, 2 more Colossus to go.
Just look how much I fucked up on Basaran, just compared to the times up there.
Is that file up there, the second one, is that recent?
That's not recent, but that is like the run of the game that I was kind of practicing with.
Okay.
Man, it's going to be a real party here. Break out the friggin' Doritos.
No, they're actually freeloading. They're relying on you to bring the Doritos and do.
Sons of bitches. Every one of those shadowy bastards. I can't believe there's only 2 Colossi left. We've, well, you know, hiccups aside, we've just stormed through the game.
Yeah, I'd say you're making excellent time. That said, though, before we get into the next Colossus, I wanted to ask you. Like, you personally, because you do post commentary all the damn time with HFC.
Yeah.
Rarely do you do live, but what for you is the hardest part about live commentary?
The hardest part about live commentary is getting my tongue in gear when I'm maneuvering in the controls.
So talking and playing at the same time.
Talking and playing isn't exactly hard, like I'm doing it right now, but I would give the game grumps a bit more leeway, and this is mostly in, like, on certain playthroughs. It's not a constant thing. Like, A Link to the Past right now, at the time of this recording, is going great. I'm really enjoying it. But, I would say it's what happens after, during live stuff. Like, if you leave a lot of stupid deaths and mistakes in, just because you don't want to edit, that's when I kind of stop being sympathetic, and you should just really get your ass in gear. Because regardless of whether you're doing this and making money off it or not, your audience deserves at least a semi-quality product.
Yeah, I am inclined to agree, especially with editing deaths out. Under certain circumstances, though, because if, like, for some reason I get to a part and I die, and I want to crossfade back to where I get successful, but in the middle of that crossfade, something hilarious happens, I feel I want to leave that in because that can be entertaining.
Yeah.
And if I feel like I can entertain my audience, then by all means I'll leave that in.
You see, I've come to agree with that now, ever since I've sort of shaken off the retakes. We do, like, 1 or 2, like, every 3 weeks to a month, but only if we hilariously botch an intro and such. But, I just prefer to remove deaths as much as possible. I guess it's the speedrun sensibility, so thanks, Mexi, for that, I guess.
Well, you know, you got different, you know, mentalities and different entertainment values for your channel. You want to be as streamlined as you possibly can. Am I right to assume that?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I look at it as I'm not trying to impress you guys with, you know, if I happen to be good at a game, I'm good at a game.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to make every single one of my playthroughs, oh my god, you're not going to get a run better than this, brother. You know? I'm here to entertain you guys. If I can do that via commentary, fuck-ups, you know, hopefully the game-breaking glitch that makes everything a mess, then I'm happy just to be there.
How do you feel, Ryan, like, in regards to editing and just Let's Plays in general? Because we've still got a little bit of a way to go.
I generally feel you do have to edit out kind of the boring parts of an LP. Now that's up to your discretion what you consider boring.
Grinding in Pokemon games?
Yeah, that's obviously one of them, but I know some people like to have the, as they just kind of nonchalantly talk about what they're doing, or kind of just life in general when they're kind of going through a dungeon or something, because I know some people like to edit out random battles in a dungeon or something.
Oh, more like a vlog kind of thing, you know, stuff you put on in the background.
Yeah.
Well, there's many types of, like, playthroughs, and God knows mine aren't that great, so, unless it's like a super shit kind of product, just basically shout out to get as much money from YouTube as possible. Not going to name names here, and no, I'm not actually talking about the Grumps this time. I feel like having your own style is fine. I still heavily disagree with the notion that it's all about the commentators. People like to have, like, familiar faces and such to either latch on or just to relate to, but for the most part, as long as the playthrough is well edited, like, even if deaths are left in, I feel that's worthwhile to be on YouTube.
You like to see progression made regardless.
Progression, yeah, there you go.
Yes, okay. I gotcha. Anyway, we are, you know, homing in on the next Colossus. This is number 15. Let me see, I had the name. Argus. That's a badass name.
He is as bad as his name would leave you to believe.
And I can't hear the music, but I just say I remember this theme specifically. I love this tune.
Well, that's the thing. There's, like, no overworld music for the most part, so it's usually just ambient noise of, like, the wind blowing past you, and it really does a good job of building up the tension on the way to each boss.
It also does a great job in emphasizing the music that much more.
Yeah.
You know, because, again, like you just said, you don't hear anything on the way to a Colossus, and then you finally get to one, let's kick up that, and yeah, it definitely leaves that impact.
Now, I must remember which side of this arena I actually need to be on. I know it's the left, but I'm not sure whether it's towards these columns or towards the cliff side. I think it's towards the cliff side, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
What, for Phase 1?
Yes, for Phase 1.
It's towards the columns.
Are you absolutely sure about that?
Yeah, I do it all the time. And you approach from the left, I approach from the right. But, you know, different strokes for different folks.
I guess we'll find out soon enough, John.
Alrighty then. By all means. Are there tiles to the right side and left side here too?
Yeah.
Because it seems to be it is a very symmetrical design. So you can get away by doing either or, honestly. So if you want to do it from right here, then go right ahead.
Oh, he's a-coming. Kinda wish I had aggro to speed up this process, but the cutscene's activated now, so who cares?
The way this boss comes in reminded me heavily of Braska's final Aeon from Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah, with the dog barking like, "Don't! Do!"
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Otherworld to kick in. I love that song.
So I watched Spoonie's review recently. Again, I should say, that's one of his best, I think.
I haven't watched Spoonie in years.
Yeah, well, less said about that, the better, I think. Running time! Trust me, John, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I am a professional.
2 seconds later, game over.
What happened to Wander? I think he's underneath some boot. Do you want to go down boss strategies, or do you want one of those?
Well, wait a second. I'm just getting him into position here.
You want to make your bearings.
You want to make him step on one of these. Let's just have him turn round first. That's not turning round. Still not turning round. There we go. That should do it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Really hope this is the right side. If not, that's what crossfades are for.
I think you can get away with either or. Otherwise, I don't think they would have designed it that way if you couldn't.
I have made this mistake before, though, so I do apologize.
You want to elaborate on that? Because I'm curious.
Well, I'm not sure if it is like either side or it's just one singular side. Man, that arm is stony as fuck.
I'm hoping to be that size in about 5 years.
He-Mad. He-Mad. He's the second one of these bipeds that actually wields a weapon, too.
Yeah, the first. What was the first weapon? It was like a mace, I want to say. A club. This is a straight up knife.
Yeah, that's a cleaver. You want to go and slash the Colosseum, matey?
By all means. Take your time. Ow.
I didn't say throw a temper tantrum. Well, I've never seen him do this.
Yeah, the sidestepping usually only does that when he's trying to stomp on you. Maybe you see him double here. 4 wanderers.
Don't make me laugh, I'm trying to concentrate. Here we go. Yep, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
I'm so glad I got that right.
Yeah, you can definitely do this on both ends, because I approach from the right, you're on the left. Well, facing the columns, you're on the right, but you know what I mean.
The hardest part of this is just going to be hurting him when I actually get onto the big frigate, because, like I said, Wanda, he shakes a lot more in this version, and by God, are you ever going to see it in this fight?
Yeah, and Argus is one of the worst offenders with tussling when you're on him, so you're going to be shaking a lot.
Okay, gotta provoke him. Is he going for the swing? Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Jesus
go for the
Christ!
swing. Hurry up, hurry up! I was going to ask, do you want to be that close to the center?
Oh, phew. Wow.
Good lord, man. By the asses of your hair, by the hair of your asses. I had a dyslexic moment there for a second.
Is he coming closer? Yes, he is, and I am going to jump!
Ugh.
Barely made that.
Nicely done. It's actually always that close for me, so I think that's just that normal.
Oh, I may have balls this up already.
Why is that?
He's shaking already.
Well, he always does that. It's almost like he doesn't want to get stabbed.
No, trust me, this fight goes a lot better if you stab him the moment you get onto his head. See, Wanda just cannot find a foothold here.
No, he really cannot. But the shoulders are burly enough for you to stand on in case you need to recharge.
Mm-hmm. This one may also take a while, guys, much like Guy, so I apologize in advance. Like, I can't even cherry tap him because my reflexes are just so shot after taking down like 14 in a row.
Oh, come on, that's how badass to put in your resume. I've seen you stricken down 14 Colossi. Yeah, it was a nice Sunday.
This guy's taken down 15, though. We'll call you back.
Son of a bitch. There you go.
Spoke too soon, John.
Oh, sorry. See, I try to compliment players, and then I ended up getting bushwhacked.
Then you're not getting all babby butt hurt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Argus. What are you, some kind of warrior? I'll just back off for a second. Maybe he'll forget I'm on here. Somehow I doubt it, though. Wow, he is a really nasty Peter. Sorry, I couldn't think of a better term. Picked a name out at random.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, I think that should be enough. Wanda, will you just... Wanda!
What are you doing, Wanda?
I feel like fucking Archer right now. Wanda! Wanda! Wanda!
Good lord, he is not happy.
He is not.
Whoa!
You know what, Argus? Oh, shit!
You were saying, tool?
And that's the point we crossfade. Yes, Roy, you're very intimidating, darling.
Yeah, after a while, it starts to lose some of its luster.
He roars and then he, like, roars again. Like, you expecting me to be impressed or something?
Just giving you a twofer. Good lord.
Like, I can't even get onto his head now.
Yeah, like, he is shaking so violently that you just do not have the time to get up to his head. Okay, this looks like a good opportunity. Good. Is that it?
That must be it for this sigil.
Okay, that has to be the last one for this issue, yeah. Hopefully. I think it's fading. I think. No, just one more hit should do it.
I like how he sounds like a cow. There we go. Okay, now I forget which arm it was. I don't think it's that one, since that's all armored.
It's the one holding the. It's the one holding the knife.
Ah, yeah, of course. Oh Jesus!
I mean, you meant to do that.
Yeah, that was some avion straps right there. I just hope I can climb up.
Man, I know I said this earlier, but it bears repeating. It is a great that these Colossus never get the idea to use their arms effectively.
Oh yeah. Well, you say that, but the final phase of this.
I would still argue against that, because the most he ever tries to do is like slam you with the arm, but he never sweeps, he never pokes, never claps. He probably doesn't even love.
Yeah, raw. I am a big scary monster. Just trying to build up my meter here so I can kill you. What's a wonder gotta do in this world to make a living?
How are you going to approach him? Are you going from the top to bottom, or?
I'm trying to just build up my meter right now. Yeah, I'm going top to bottom. I know, okay?
What? I wasn't going to say anything. You brought it up.
Like, regen faster, please. Just a bit of walking in there, it's fine. Still good, it's still good.
I can't grab this air.
Man, it's a good job this boss is the last one on this part. When it's on YouTube, of course.
That's what I meant.
But I am wasting stamina to try and get stamina back.
May I ask, because I never seen this particular strategy before. Like, what exactly are you trying to do?
I am trying to build up stamina and then go down his arm.
Okay. Well, you have to.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it now. Wow, way to zoom the camera out there, game.
Okay, I have to massively apologize, because I completely forgot about this part of the fight, where you have to stab the back of his bicep.
There you go. And he drops his weapon. No, you're not getting rid of me. I was holding down to R1.
Fool.
Whee!
Alright, now for the final phase.
Oh no, you don't want to roll towards the Colossus. Oh no.
Can't exactly get an ankle lock on.
I love this music. Hate this guy though.
This is like the first time in like 8 Colossi that they bring it back. I was stoked to hear it return.
Oh shit!
Oh. oh! Actually, that was really good. That was really good.
That was what I wanted, but I missed my chance. Fuck. Huh? White guy not in hand. Is it because he's subpar Let's Player?
Smash, white guy.
How do you know Wonder is white?
Again, okay, so no, this is the hidden vital, and you get to stab it, you know, like always. And no, Argus never gets the idea to close his palm.
Wow, it is amazing how that vital sign went down so quickly compared to the first one. Oh, you know what? I think I may just cut from where we fall off the first time to, well, actually, no, shit, because I'll put in a couple. I'll leave them as surprises.
It's like a Wonder Ball. Well, no, well, the pun would be Wander Ball. I should say Wander Ball, but
Nice.
I ruined the joke, damn it.
Brian, you were horrifically quiet during that. What do you think of Argus?
Way too much shaking.
Thank you.
Do the Argus shake.
New dance move just came up now. Just shake your shoulders and upper head. It'll just do that.
Come now, do F the Mario. Oh, Jesus, look at that time difference. That's Basaran for you.
Swing thou arms from sideth to sideth.